Good evening and welcome into the Maury County Public Schools Sports Zone. Home cooked by Puckett's Restaurant.
Empowered by CPWS Internet. I wanted to give you some time. I don't know if you forgot, but I had to remind everybody that we're powered by CPWS Internet.
True. See, Columbia Power Water System has a terrific internet system. They offer two separate levels, the $50 level, which is what my wife and I have. And then they have a $70 level, which younger people like you would.
The gamers.
Yeah, the gamers. Yeah. Because I'm just not that cool. I don't know how to. I don't know anything about all that, but I do know a lot about getting on the internet and watching TV and streaming, and well, that's what we do. So, thank Columbia Power and Water System for being part of the show. And this is the Maury County Public Schools Sports Zone. Home cooked by Puckett's Restaurant. That's where we are, downtown Columbia. Coach's show.
Yep.
So what we're going to do? This is our. What number is this? 4.
4.
This is our 4th one. So we should have this stuff down.
Yeah, we should be good by now.
We don't, but we should have this stuff down by now. And what we're going to do tonight is going to be a little bit. Well, it's going to be a special night. We're going to have our Maury County Public School high school coaches on. We're going to award our defensive player and our offensive player of the week.
We're going to do some trivia.
Are we going to do the trivia?
Because we got some gifts to give away. We have to.
We're also going to talk to some middle school coaches.
Yeah, because it's a big week for the middle school scene.
Tell the folks what's going on tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night at Lindsey Nelson Stadium, everyone, the middle school championship will be happening. The first game is a consolation game between Mount Pleasant Middle School and E.A. Cox. At 7 p.m. or following the conclusion of the first game, we got the middle school championship. Battle Creek, the Bears are playing the Whitthorne Tigers, battling out for that championship trophy.
Yeah, so we're going to have Battle Creek Bears head coach Leslie Moat here later, and we're also going to have the Whitthorne Middle School Tigers head coach James Dickinson. They're both going to be here. I think they're going to mud wrestle.
Yeah.
I heard they're going to mud wrestle.
I don't know what's going to happen.
We're going to move back some tables and chairs, and there's be some mud wrestling going on between those two head coaches, and then they're going to play the game tomorrow night. Yeah. Right? So looking forward to that.
I am too.
But and we're going to squeeze them in between talking to the head coaches of the 4 Maury County Public School high schools as they played last week. Do you want to catch the folks up to what's going on and how they did last week?
Yeah, so all 4 area teams played last week. Starting with a good note on our Maury County game of the week last week was at Spring Hill High School. I think it was a good choice on our part. It was an electric game.
That was the game.
It was the game.
I tell you what, let's go with the other 3, and then we'll hold off on Spring Hill till the end.
Okay.
Because it was such a great game.
Okay. The other 3 teams in action, we had Columbia Central. They went up to Murfreesboro Riverdale. They lost 41-7 to the Riverdale Warriors.
Wow. 41-7. Riverdale, you know what?
A tough out.
You go to Murfreesboro, and I'm telling you, you come out of there.
Yeah.
If you're alive, you're doing well. I mean, you're still breathing, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
it wasn't a tough outing for the people in purple, or the people in white in that case for the away team.
All right.
Nextly, we had the Battle Creek Grizzlies. They hosted the Marshall County Tigers, who have came to Maury County a couple times already this year to play some of our teams, and they defeated the Grizzlies 56-0.
Well, Marshall County's dang good.
Yeah, they are. They got a good quarterback, good receivers, good skill players.
And are they 3-0 against Maury County teams this year? Is that their record coming into Maury County?
They defeated Columbia. They defeated Marshall.
Well, what? I'm ready to turn that ship around, to be honest with you. I'm tired of Lewisburg, Marshall County coming over here and whooping up, so to speak, on us. That ain't the way it should be.
Yeah. Well, speaking of whooping up, we had in the other 2 games we had victories in both of them. Mount Pleasant did some whooping up on Scotts Hill on homecoming, 48-0.
And Scotts Hill is having a down year.
They are,
and Mount Pleasant is trending upwards,
they look
as
like
they say on the internet. They're trending upwards.
They are.
And, we can kind of see that coming.
Yeah.
But
we talked about it. We'll talk about it a little more when they get up here.
If we get Coach Hartsfield up here later, we'll talk to him about Adamsville High School.
Which is the game of the week this week.
Right. In Mount Pleasant on Friday night. And that's going to be
Barn burner, I think is what they call it.
Well, what you said is all I can say to that.
Like you said, we're saving the best for last year, and I want to shout out the man on the cowboy hat here, Drake Pugh, my colleague. He was alongside me at Spring Hill for the game of the week. We were covering that game. We were on the broadcast. And the Raiders came out with a thrilling 42-34 victory over Creekwood. It was one of the best games I've seen in a long time.
42-30. That's 76 points if my math is correct. 76.
That's a lot of points.
It's a lot of points in a high school football game.
It is, yeah.
And from what I understand, it was all hands on deck. I mean, you went from the starting quarterback got hurt.
They went through all. Spring Hill went through all, and we'll save some of it to ask Coach Taylor when he gets up here, but. To summarize what happened at Spring Hill, they played all three quarterbacks, the first string through the third string, due to different circumstances, and all three of them contributed to touchdowns.
Okay, well, I mean, that's what they're well, that's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's exactly what
they're supposed to do. If you're the quarterback, you know, if you're a linebacker, you tackle people, and if you're a quarterback, you're supposed to score touchdowns.
That's the easy way to look at it.
So it was all hands on deck for Spring Hill. They got their second consecutive win.
2 in a row. Yep.
You know, and you can't get 3 in a row unless you win
2 in a row.
There you go.
Yeah.
See,
well, that's the action for the last week. That's what all the area teams did, Drake.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're going to do. And after our first break here in just a little bit, we're going to get on the coaches and talk to them. Yeah. And what about? And let's remind the people about the voting for the offensive and defensive players
yes.
of the week.
Let me check that out. So if you didn't know, we have a Player of the Week poll, 2 of them actually, out on Facebook. You can go look at the live polls right now. They're open until 8 o'clock, right, Drake?
8 o'clock is when the polls shut down on Facebook. So if you haven't voted, and these are for the people on the radio, they're out there, the people in Puckett, people listening to us on the radio, wherever, social media. If you have not voted, the voting for these offensive and defensive players of the week from last weekend's games.
Correct.
That are nominated by their coaches to be the offensive and defensive player from each school. All 4 schools represented, 2 players from each school. The voting is continuing right now. Over 2,000 votes have been cast, but the voting will be cut off at 8 o'clock. And whoever has the most votes, it's just a democratic society. Yeah. So whoever has the most votes,
the people will vote.
The people will make that decision, and will.
This is who they're voting for. So for the offensive player of the week poll, we've got Jackson Wells from Battle Creek. We've got Jonah Gibson, one of the 3 quarterbacks from Spring Hill. We got Cole Anderson, offensive lineman for the Mount Pleasant Tigers, and we got Dallas King.
An offensive lineman is up for offensive player of the week.
The first time since we have been doing this poll, we have a lineman nominated. That's an offensive lineman, because I want to specify, because we did have Easton Plunkett win, and he does play a little bit of D-line if you want to be specific.
That's a little Abby normal.
Yeah,
that's a little.
Well, he's Abby winning right now. He's winning the poll as I recap this right now. So, you know,
there you go. Why not give it? Why not give it to the
he might
next
win.
to the as Spring Hill coaches call them bull necks. Down in the trenches.
Yeah.
They deserve recognition, just like the running backs and wide receivers and quarterbacks get.
That's true. And then defensively, we've got Aiden Barber from Battle Creek, Seneca Caldwell from Spring Hill, Malachi Mabry from Mount Pleasant, and Jamari Hall. He was a nominee as well last week for Columbia Central.
And he's up again.
Yeah, he's up again.
That's kind of showing off a little bit. Don't you think that's showing off? I mean. I know Jamari's a good player. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Number 9. Number 9.
Two consecutive weeks is kind of.
I don't know, Drake.
All right. Well, that means we are up against our first break. Folks, don't go anywhere. We're bringing up some coaches, some players. Going to talk to them about last week's game, the upcoming game. This is the Maury County Public Schools Sports Zone Homecooked Coaches Show here at Puckett's Restaurant, downtown Columbia. We are live, and we're powered by
CPWS Internet, of course.
Bam. We'll be right back.
The
Way Realty is helping to empower buyers and sellers to accomplish their real estate goals. Currently, we have sellers offering buy-down rates to 4.875% fixed-rate financing on selected homes through approved lenders. If you want to buy or sell your home faster, let us show you the many services we offer to help you get the most out of your real estate transaction. Schedule your listing or showing appointment today by going to thewayrealty.com or calling us at 931-580-4669. And remember, Jesus Christ changes lives. I know because He changed mine.
Columbia, your Love's travel stop just got a whole lot better. We've modernized our space at 1624 Bear Creek Pike at exit 46 to bring you more of what you want with fuel discounts, additional food offerings, and everything you need to hit the road with ease. Come say hi at the remodeled Love's in Columbia. We thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community. Safe travels.
Is your internet slowing you down? It's time for an upgrade. Whether you're at home, working from your home office, or at your business, it's time to unleash the speed you need with speeds up to 1 gig at CPWS for as low as $70 a month. Give us a call, 931-375-7777. Local service, local support, CPWS.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
At Umamua MD, Spring Hill's newest physician-led med spa, it's about restoring balance to your body, mind, and soul. From weight loss support, revitalizing IV therapies, to anti-aging, our services are designed to help you feel renewed, confident, and whole. At Umamua MD, consults with our medical director ensure safe and personalized results. Book today at umamd.com and step forward radiant, restored, and confident.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. We are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
At CSH, we know the sport of football builds discipline, character, and work ethic, 3 common characteristics of winners. It's a sport where we drowns out me. Leadership is nurtured, and that's why CSH supports all Maury County football teams, and want to say a special thanks and good luck to every player, coach, volunteer, and parent of this year's teams, from youth programs, middle schools, and high schools. We know football builds men that make a difference. Let's go.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wall Cover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wall covering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed. Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
And welcome back. This is the Maury County Public Schools Sports Zone. Home cooked by Puckett's Restaurant. We are downtown live downtown Columbia, Tennessee, at Puckett's Restaurant. We are powered by the CPWS Internet, and we have 2 of this week's coach-nominated players from their team, and their team is the Mount Pleasant Tigers.
Yes, sir.
Far end, Cole Anderson. Cole, you want to wave it? There you go. Malachi Mabry sitting next to him. This is my buddy Landon. I'm Drake Colley. And, fellas, Player of the Week. That's a pretty good honor, right?
Yes, sir.
So Scottsdale, I don't know what to say. We had the game day show for Riverside, Decatur County Riverside.
Yes, sir.
And we were sitting at the south end of the end zone there. It's all set up, doing our game day show. And I was a little worried about Riverside just because of the history between Riverside and Mount Pleasant. It seems like they're your thorn in your side, that speed bump or that hill that you just couldn't get over.
Historically, at least.
Historically, right.
Yeah.
But you all took care of business against Riverside, 50-14. And then you've got you had Scotts Hill, and let's just be honest, Scotts Hill's a little down this year.
Yeah, this year for sure.
And you took care. What was the final score there, Larry?
48-0.
48-0.
Yes, sir.
And your defense, from just looking at the scores, it looks like your defense is playing pretty well.
Yes, sir.
What do you attribute that to?
Me personally?
Yeah.
My aggression, my speed. I like the way I find the ball and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
And you're a nose tackle.
Yes, sir.
You're not a small guy, but you're not a big guy. You're not as big as Cole. Look at Cole. He's twice. He makes two. He makes 2 of you, right? But you're the nose tackle, and you pride yourself of holding that middle down.
Yes, sir.
And denying that run game to get rolling up the gut, so to speak.
Yes, sir.
If they're going to get running, they're going to go around you, the outside. Is that the way you kind of look at it?
Yes, sir.
And Cole, what about you? You're on the offensive line.
Yes, sir.
You play a little bit of defense.
A little bit, yes, sir.
But, you're one of the guys on the offensive line that kind of opens up those lanes, those running lanes.
Yes, sir.
Gives your quarterback enough time to find somebody down, find an open receiver downfield.
Yes, sir.
How important? Let's talk about the rest of the guys on the offensive line with you. How many years has that offensive line been together?
We played together pretty much our whole lives, 3 years.
And wouldn't you say that makes a huge difference? Isn't that something special that not a lot of O-lines can say that they've been playing since
yes, sir.
middle school and up, right?
Yes, sir. Our chemistry is amazing.
You almost know exactly where the guy on your left or right is going to be at all times.
Yes, sir.
Once the ball is snapped. And that's really important.
Yeah, and Cole helped the offensive line. These were his stats for his nomination for the Offensive Player of the Week. He helped the offensive line gain over 300 yards for the offense on less than 30 plays. So, Cole, you guys, Mount Pleasant score in a variety of ways.
Yes, sir.
How do you navigate throughout a game? You pass block, you run block sometimes, and you gain an exorbitant amount of yards in a small amount of plays on Friday night.
We just got to keep our foot on the gas and keep going.
Yeah.
Get in the end zone.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys know this guy over here?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Coach. We got Coach Ned in Mount Pleasant Tigers high school coach. Coach Ned Rich is with us. Ned, thank you for getting to the show.
I'm sorry.
I know that Mount Pleasant rush hour traffic will get you every single time. It's crazy over there at Mount Pleasant.
It's like 2 cars on it in the afternoon.
So pull your mic in just a little bit for us. There we go. All right. Well, what's going? So you coach last week. I can't remember what was it.
I help with everything. Linebackers, and I've been there a long time.
A little bit of everything. And talk a little bit about these 2 guys on the end.
Well, the first one there, Malachi, is like Energizer Bunny Rabbit. If he's every coach's dream, he shows up every practice. He's on the field for everything, scout team, defense, everything he's asked to do, he does. And he does it violently, which is good in football. And,
he does everything violently. Malachi, would you say that? Would you say that you do everything violently? I mean, when it comes to football, anyway.
Yeah. When it comes to football, yeah, definitely.
That's good.
He's definitely he's a unique young man. He's got a great skill set. And Cole, I've known Cole for, I guess, since he's 9 or 10 years old. He's turned out to be he's a great athlete. You wouldn't realize that. He's got great feet. In spite of his dad, I don't know if Chandler's in here, but Cole is a yes and no, so he's going to do what he's told to. His technique's going to be perfect, and we'd be a lot better if we had like 5 of each one of them.
Right,
we don't.
You got to play.
We have them.
When it comes to coaching, you know as well as I, you got to play the cards that are dealt, right? The hands that are dealt to you. So, all right, we were talking with Cole and Malachi about Scotts Hill. Well, first we talked a little bit about Decatur County Riverside, and what a pain in the side they've been to Mount Pleasant football for the past few years, up until this year, and a 50-14 victory over Riverside. That had to feel pretty good. I mean,
it did. I was we played them about 3 years ago, and the year they went to the state, and they were runner-up, and we should have beat them. We had a couple of penalties at the end of the game, got beat 16-14. Then the next year we went over there. They had those strobe lights, and they never turned them off because they put a lot on us. But as it is in small schools.
Wait, I don't understand. You lost me on the strobe.
Well, a lot of the schools now have these blinking lights when somebody scores, and they go on and off the LED.
They keep going. They keep going.
I had an epileptic seizure, I think, because they didn't stop. The first half they started and they didn't quit. It was like 38-0.
And that was because Riverside was doing so much scoring.
They had.
I got it now. I see.
He's up to speed now.
I get what you're.
All right,
I'm picking up what you're laying down.
But we had as in all small schools, you have ups and downs in your talent level, and they're not as bad as they showed up. The kids weren't used to losing, and we came out and hit them in the mouth, and put it on them, and it felt good.
It had to feel good.
It did, and a lot of these kids, the ones that are seniors, were on that team in Decatur that got beat down, so it felt good for them.
And so after Decatur County Riverside victory, let out a big breath, and then you had Scotts Hill. Scotts Hill's just they're just having a down year. Happens in high schools all across America. Scotts Hill has a down year. You all went 48-0 over them last Friday. This Friday, you got the Maury County Public School game day is gonna be again at Mount Pleasant for another big game. Adamsville High School region game, right? You all are undefeated in your region. I mean, tell me where you're going to be Saturday, how you're going to feel Saturday morning if you pull off the victory over Adamsville High School.
Well, when we win Friday night, I'm headed to Dauphin Island to my house after the game.
Okay.
So we're going to win.
All right.
No, I shouldn't say that. Kit wouldn't say that. They have a really good quarterback, and they have several athletes. But I will say this, Mount Pleasant has a lot of athletes, and when we do our thing, we're pretty good.
Okay.
We have to get everybody on the same page, and that's at every school here. I know all the coaches and here, and they'll say the same thing.
Sure.
When everybody does what they're supposed to there. The hardest thing in high school football, I believe, I've coached 30 years, is teaching pass coverage in the combinations now with these schools and 7-on-7. People run all kinds of stuff. So we've worked a lot on it. I think our athletes will do good, but we're going to put some pressure on them. Let's say that.
Well, wouldn't it be fantastic to go into fall break 3-0 in the region and taking care of?
We didn't show up to just go ahead. We showed up to win.
I understand. I get that, and that's the way it is every year. But I mean, to actually be 3-0 in the region going into fall break, it's going to make Dauphin Island a little bit more fun, a little bit more relaxed.
Amen. I watch a lot of film, and they're pretty good. But we've got Cole's going to handle his business. Malachi's going to start at nose for us this week. And Malachi, there's not a 175-pound guy in this county that has as much mojo and strength as him. I'm telling you, when he gets going, he's going. So we're going to turn him loose Friday night and see what happens.
Well, you don't put any pussycats at nose tackle. You know what I mean? You got to have a hard-nosed player, right?
And players, it's my understanding that Friday night was not only homecoming for Mount Pleasant, but also Jalen Easterling returned the opening kickoff for a touchdown. So walk me through that, the scenes of homecoming, then the excitement of literally returning the first play for a touchdown.
I mean, homecoming's always fun, and I mean, JP's just a dude. He's gonna take it back whenever he gets a chance.
Yeah. Malachi, were you jumping up and down the sideline, or are you on the return team?
No. I was jumping up and down. You know what I'm saying?
No. Return team.
Stick to nose tackle. Stick to nose tackle.
Oh, man. Well, I tell you what do you know about Adamsville? What do you know? Friday night's opponent, what do you do?
They have a really good quarterback. They have a good running back. They've got 2 or 3 good receivers. They're well coached, disciplined. They're going to do their thing. We're going to do our thing. And if our kids play to their capabilities and our potential, we have more athletes.
Yeah. Well, now the Mount Pleasant defense has been pretty strong so far this year. I mean, as far as points allowed and everything and combined.
Well, Kent is, I hate to say this about him, but he's a guru. He knows how to move people, and I won't say he can take chicken stuff and make chicken salad. He's pretty good at that, about moving us and getting us in the right position.
What part of Adamsville game are you most concerned with neutralizing on your side, with your team?
They run a lot of zone read and they run a lot of glances, which is you fake down. The quarterback's really good about riding the ball down and pulling your linebackers in and throwing that ball on a glance, which is a short. And they're really good at that. And they've got a kid that's the coach's son that is pretty smart. Is he
the quarterback?
No, he's the number 1 receiver.
Yeah.
And he's a backup quarterback, but he's a coach's kid. Yeah. They played together a while, so they have some option routes. If he's impressed, he's going to run something else, which is something you don't see a whole lot in high school. So they have a pretty deep playbook.
Right.
And Coach,
but you hit them in the lips, and it usually falls apart. Mike Tyson deal. Everybody got a plan until they get hit.
That's right. That's about right. Everybody's got a plan until they get hit.
Coach,
in the mouth.
I want to ask, you said Adamsville has talented players, and you touched on the fact that Mount Pleasant has tremendous talent across the board, specifically 2 players that are really carrying the offensive load and contributing a lot with highlight plays, Caden McCory and Peyton Niehaus. Just speak to the electricity of both of those players, Caden as the running back and Niehaus
I'm going to speak to the human side first. Yeah. They're both really great young men. They show up to practice. They do whatever's asked of them. I saw Peyton Niehaus today. We ran stunt drills on one end of the field. We were going to a defensive group he wasn't in. He was down there picking up the pads that we had down there. You don't normally see a guy that I coined him 1K because he's going to get 1,000 yards this year receiving. So 1K is picking up the pads. Both of them they're good people, and they just happen to have a lot of athletic ability and some juice. But we're not. Look, we've got JP Easterling has got as much juice as anybody in Maury County. I don't know for the life of me why they kicked the ball to him. It's going to go to the house if he gets open. He's got a unique ability. Carter Dunn, I could go on and tell you, we've got 5 or 6 kids that can house the ball. And I hadn't even said anything about the big McClure kid who, if he ever gets everything together, he's a load.
Yeah. You know what impresses me a lot, and during our coaches show, this is our 4th one, and you guys, the coaches, get together and nominate an offensive player and a defensive player. But rarely, I think this is our first offensive lineman that we've gotten nominated for the Offensive Player of the Week.
And he's leading currently in the voting poll.
And he's leading currently. Now, they keep voting until 8 o'clock, folks. But right now, he's leading.
He's leading.
Give us a reason why. Give us a reason why Cole Anderson is up here as Offensive Player of the Week.
Well, if you saw what we do and knew what we do, he's our best lineman. He sets the tone for it. He gets flipped every now and then. If we need to go right and we have a problem, he might wind up over the right side. Coach Holcomb does a really good job of kind of disguising some of that. But when you have a dude, you play the dude. And every now and then you got to feed them boys. You know what I'm saying? His name's not in the newspaper. It's not on the radio. But today, folks know who Big Cole is. And he's got his own show on social media, Tiger Talk with his dad. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Is that true, Cole? Is that true?
Are you coming for our job or something, Cole? Is that what's going? Hey, let me ask you this. Let's see if we can get back by that feedback. I mean, I'm looking at Cole. I'm watching this Alabama-Georgia game. They hit big Caden Proctor over there on the sideline. He goes, he was in this far from scoring. I think they need to get a play set up for Cole Anderson now.
I'm just going to say, Coach Holcomb is a guru. He watches a lot of games on Saturday. There might be something coming. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Maybe.
Cole, look at you. I'm open. You know what I mean? Hit me. My eyes just about jumped out of my head when I saw big Caden Proctor rolling down the other day. I mean,
I was really happy. I'll leave it at that. For entertainment purposes only, I was happy.
I was pretty ecstatic myself when it came to that.
Yeah.
So, well, look, we'll look forward to seeing you guys Friday afternoon.
Game of the week. We will be there.
Game of the week. Our game day show will start at 5:00. We'll run right up to kickoff. Seth Campbell will do the play-by-play. And he does a great
Sports Network. Seth Campbell.
He does a terrific job, by the way, on the play call for you guys.
He does, and I want to throw one more thing. You guys don't get it. You edify all these young guys coming up here. We sponsor my companies, do a lot of high school football here. It's an important thing for these guys to be edified and recognized, and I appreciate what you guys do.
You know what? I mean, high school football is so important to every community out there, and it's really important to the kids that play it and to the kids that relate to the kids that are playing. It's just a great thing for schools, school community, the community that surrounds it. You know it's good for Mount Pleasant. I mean, it's good for Columbia. It's just good all the way around.
Battle Creek. And I'll throw one more thing, and I know we got to get off here. Maury County is very fortunate. We have good men coaching all our teams. Coach Thomas, Coach Justin, Trey D, all those guys are great men. That's the kind of people you want your kids around. Football just happens to be a vehicle that they use to build men, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
Well, we thank you for doing what you do. Coach Ned Rich, Mount Pleasant Tigers, Cole Anderson, number 73, Malachi Mabry.
47, right?
No,
57.
Number 57. He's in the middle. He can always find. He's just right there in the middle.
There.
He ain't going anywhere.
You'll see him on Friday.
He ain't going anywhere. This is the Maury County Public School Home Cooked by Puckett's Coaches Show. We'll be right back.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We are here and ready to serve the wonderful people of Columbia and the surrounding areas.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wallcover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wallcovering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed. Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
This is Trip Stoltz, owner and manager at Columbia Ace Hardware. We have changed our store hours to better serve our community. Columbia Ace Hardware is now open from 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, from 8 to 4 on Saturday, and closed on Sunday. Come see us at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard and let us show you customer service that can only be found at Columbia Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See our full line of Gravely products at Maury County Equipment, 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia, Tennessee, or check us out on Facebook.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Ford, Foster Insurance Agency here in downtown Columbia. We've been here since 1952, located at 204 West 4th Street. We specialize in commercial insurance. We write home, auto, and life insurance. We write anything from your bulldozer to your helicopter, from churches to bars. Come see myself, Mike, Shelby, or Nikki. We'll be happy to take care of you. We specialize in service.
He shoots,
Welcome back to the Maury County Public Schools Sports Zone here, home cooked by Puckett's Restaurant and powered by
CPWS Internet.
We've got some special guests
should know that
up here on the panel with us. Battle Creek is here.
The Grizzlies.
They are here. Drake, who do we have with us?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go with the coaches, and then you can take the players over here. Okay.
Cool.
On the far end, we've got the biggest Grizzly in the. Well, I don't know. You keep bringing these assistant coaches up here. This is head coach Justin Burham, and his assistant coach coaches the quarterbacks Ben Darty. Welcome to the show, fellas. Is your whole staff just buffed up and cut up and big? I mean, I don't know. What if a little skinny dude came up and applied, wanted to be assistant coach? Would you just say no? You're going to have to hit the weight room first before you're allowed to.
I can't critique nobody's physique the way I'm walking around looking right now, but it is what it is.
Well, in today's world, you make a pretty good nose tackle defensive lineman, and you know what I mean?
Nah,
come on,
logo, man. I got there and it sounded like fireworks. Everything popping, kneecaps, hamstrings, all that.
Head coach Justin Burham, quarterback coach Aiden Darty, and on this end,
and we've got two players here. I want players introduce yourselves to the crowd here at Puckett's.
So I'm Aiden Barber. I play middle linebacker and tight end, and I wear number 21. I am.
There you go. One more time, Florian.
One more time.
Give it to him one more time.
I'm Florian Culver. I'm the kicker. I'm number 45.
Tell him where you're from.
Tell him.
I'm from Austria.
He's from Austria.
Great.
Florian Culver came all the way from Austria to play football for the Battle Creek Grizzlies.
We did.
I mean, that's pretty impressive because Austria is kind of a fur piece from here, as they would say in Spring Hill or anywhere else around Tennessee.
We got an email about an opportunity for a foreign exchange student to come play, and we was like, let's run with it.
Let's do it.
Since he got here, man, he's been nothing but amazing. He picked up kicking the football fast. He even can punt a little bit. He had his first attempt blocked, but in practice, he's hit upwards of 42, 39-yard field goals in practice. So he has a little leg. He's actually starting to kick off for us the last couple games, and he's going to put it inside the 10, close to the 5. So he can kick.
All right, and it's not like there's a lot of American football played in Austria, right, Florian? I mean,
we play soccer.
You play soccer, right? Or you guys call that football too, right? Or some countries.
We call it football, yeah.
Okay, so you call it football, but not like this football. It's a totally different.
No.
Totally different thing. So before we came on the show, I asked Florian. I said, Florian, how long have you been playing football? He said, about 3 months. I said, okay.
He's doing pretty good.
Then he looked straight in my eyes. He goes, I'm the kicker. I said, okay. Then I get it. I understand why that is. Coach Ben Darty, tell us a little bit about yourself and tell us about coaching quarterbacks and your history of that.
I played at Bethel College, and I played at UNA, playing quarterback and stuff and all. And I talked to Coach Burrow last year about around Mayish and asked him if I could join the team. And we talked for an extended amount of time, and we were both impressed with each other and stuff. And I'm blessed to have some really good quarterbacks and stuff like that. And all they're.
And 2023 May, not 2024 May. Yeah.
Okay.
So almost 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
And so your quarterback, if I'm not mistaken, Colton Barba, is that?
Yeah, he's been a nominee for Player of the Week several times on the offensive end.
And talk just a little bit about coaching him. I know you don't have your full arsenal of 12th or seniors, juniors, sophomores, and freshmen, but talk about Colton just a little bit, because it seems like he's a pretty special player.
He is. I've been training him since he was in 5th grade.
Okay.
I coached at the middle school, and we've been doing training, but maybe once or twice a week, and a lot of during the off season and stuff and all. And Colton does a good job. He knows the offense really well, and he's very, very, very smart. Yeah, very smart. He'll make the throws.
That's good.
Oh, I mean, there's just no doubt.
He's got Stanley Williams Jr. to throw to, so.
Coach Justin Burham, did you hear what he just said? He'll make the pros.
He does.
Just like it's no big deal. He'll be a pro football. He'll be a pro quarterback one day.
He keeps going like he's doing and all. I think he's going to get a good.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Titans keep going like they're going. I think they could use
They
it.
might need Colts and Barber.
They might just say, hey, man, it's a safe area. They might call you up. I didn't look at it.
I think they could.
He's ready to go right now. And
Yeah.
so let's talk about you guys down here. Last weekend wasn't last week.
No, it wouldn't where we need to be right now.
Well, and talk about that. Talk about the message from these guys on my side down here to you and your teammates. I mean, what's the bottom line when you go through a loss like that?
So it's about getting back up and just playing. Like the hardest part about it is getting back up and just keep playing snap to snap to snap and get back up and go back to practice the next day and just keep working.
And for everybody that doesn't know, Aiden Barber is one of our Defensive Player of the Week nominees. So if you haven't casted your vote and you want to vote for Aiden Barber, go to Facebook, Front Porch Sports Network, and cast your vote for
You can do it right here on your phone.
Right
you can do it right on your phone. You can cast a vote right here on your phone, Facebook, Front Porch
Open until
Sports
8 o'clock.
Network.
Open until 8 o'clock.
Until 8 o'clock. You got an hour, according to my phone, an hour and 11 minutes.
Aiden, so another question I want to ask you, since you play on the defensive side of the ball, obviously in the game versus Marshall County, they're very talented, have a lot of talented skill players. Walk me through competing against a team that has the talent like they do, and how do you prepare for that, and how do you manage that during the game where things aren't necessarily going your way, but you got to hone in and still keep that competitive edge?
So we just got to keep composure and stay focused. I try to stay focused and try to calm down kind of when I'm in those situations where we're getting points put up against us and it's just we can't stop them, you know what I mean? And I just try to stay calm and focused and just play the next play.
So, Coach Burham, we're moving on. We're going past last week. We're going to move on. This week, we're going to come up and play Montgomery Central.
Yes, sir.
What do you know about the Montgomery Central team? Anything?
And they want to be physical. They want to get in what we call a jumbo set, 13, 14 personnel line up and try to run straight at you. They have a quarterback that's pretty solid, but they have a guy they want to feed to consistently. Defensively, they like to fly around. They're 4 down front, even front. They give you a lot of 1 high stuff, and we'll get to some 2 high depending on if you're 3 by 1 or not. Our goal is to go in and do us. I've been preaching we have to start being able to run the ball. We're fortunate enough to know what type of skill players we have. We have a plethora of skill players that can fly around, but it starts up front in high school. And if you can't protect, if you can't run the ball, and you can't stop the run or get pressure, then
you're going to be in trouble.
You're going to be in trouble. So, and the growing pain is for us right now is the trenches. We're young. We're trying to be physical. And they're doing what we're coaching them to do. They just got to do it repeatedly. And sometimes it wears on you when you lined up and you keep getting hit in the mouth and you got to find a way to succeed. This is kind of what he talked about. We're preaching it. Guys, you're going to take your lumps. Nothing is going to be built. Nothing is going to be easy. You know, when you play it against your peers of equal period, you dominate it. But now you're fighting uphill battle. So Montgomery Central, we've been preaching these last 4 games. You have a chance to do something that nobody else can do, and that's try to go out 5-5 and give yourself a shot at the playoffs at the end.
Okay, Coach Daugherty played quarterback in college, North Alabama, just over the state line there in Florence, right?
Yes, sir.
You got an up-close and personal look at Tyler Thompson Friday night, and I don't want to make this show is not about Marshall County, it's not about their players, but he's obviously a good quarterback. You, college quarterback, you know, tell us about Tyler Thompson and what impresses you most about Tyler Thompson, as we're just going to talk a little bit about him in Marshall County.
I think the thing that really impressed me about him was that he had a real quick release. Just very quick release. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and that gets a quarterback out of trouble quick, right? I mean that.
And him escaping the pocket and stuff like that, keeping his eyes up and all down the secondary and stuff is big too, because sometimes, you know, as a high school quarterback, you want to look at the rushers and then you lose everything in the secondary. So that he does a real good job with that, and I think he's number 4 in the state, or something like that. But he's
right. I mean, he threw for 200 yards and 4 touchdowns, right?
He makes a living extending the play. That's where he's really his best. He can drop back, but when he gets to improvise and move around, that's his strong.
And find his Justin Jefferson Hightower, pretty much. I mean, they're connected, kind of.
Well, it's the reason that kid's returning Mr. 4A Football Player of the Year. It's not a coincidence.
No, absolutely. I agree. I just was wondering about that, and getting your quarterback professional opinion on it from one quarterback looking at another one. How impressive he is. I haven't watched any tapes or seen him play, so.
He's very impressive.
Obviously, Thompson is impressive. And
Drake, I want to ask Florian, your experience playing American football, how is it going for you so far? Obviously, you've got a chance to play against some good teams, and you've also been a part of the first victory in Battle Creek's history. What has your experience been like so far playing here?
I love it. I love it's so much better to
Florian, pull it up a little closer to your mouth. There you go. You're not going to break it. You can just push it right up. Push the mic right there. You go. Perfect. Okay.
It's so much better to play American football with the team than soccer, because in soccer in Austria you're not really in a team. Yeah. But in American football it's like a family. I love American football.
Interesting. So what you're telling us is that European or soccer is more of an individual type sport almost, rather than a team sport?
Yes.
Huh.
Interesting.
I mean, to hear somebody say that grew up playing soccer, it's a little different. You think that?
Well, from the time Flo's get here, from the time he got here, he's just been a team phenomenon. They came in, they walked over open arms. I could take it back. He came on media day, so we took our picture after our first scrimmage, and he came for the second scrimmage when we scrimmaged Forest. And he kicked, and he was doing things, but when he first got here, he decided he wanted to play defensive back.
He wanted to play, I'm sorry?
He wanted to play DV, and we stuck him in the safety. You remember that, Flo, when you got to a tackle? And we stuck him in, man, he was flying around. And he just had a blast. Like, he came in and he wants to go. Now, don't let him fool you. He's an athlete. He does mixed martial arts. You done jiu-jitsu, correct?
No, I do boxing.
Boxing, that's what it was. Okay. So he's an athlete. He's actually thinking about doing wrestling. So don't let him fool you.
And this is game. How many games have you all been in? You're 1-5 now.
Yes,
6
sir.
games. And we hadn't got him a field goal yet, Coach. We're going to have to get him.
No, he's 8 for 8 for PAT now.
Yeah, he has
point average. But you haven't hit a field goal. You haven't nailed down. So we got to get him in range, the right sequence of plays. And
anything from the 25 in, we gave him a shot. We got it last week. We didn't get it off like we wanted to. But from the PATs, from the touchdowns we have scored, he's 8 for 8, correct, Flo?
Yes, sir.
8 for 8 for PATs.
And another thing I want to ask you, Aiden, speak to your experience being a part of the first win in school history. We talked to the other players in the previous weeks about how monumental that is. That's something you'll remember forever. Talk about that just a little bit.
That was the funnest night ever.
Yeah.
That was like all the work we put in, like leading up to that. It just felt like it all just fell in place, right where it was supposed to be. Yeah. And it came out and we won.
Yeah.
It felt amazing.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I don't know much about Montgomery Central, but I think you guys have a couple more surprises in your back pocket before this year's out. What do you think, Coach Daugherty? I mean, I kind of feel like there's something's going to happen here. You know what I mean?
I know what's going to happen the first play of Friday night. I know that.
You know what's going to happen the first play. You can't tell us.
No,
he's not going to share that.
Montgomery Central's, they're not listening right now. But it must have, I don't know, the first offensive play Friday night, you know what's going to happen.
Yes,
okay. All right. Well, this is a run, pass,
lateral, kick, skip it off the ground, double pass. I mean,
flea flicker. I don't know.
They could get Flo on offense. They could put him on offense. They could put Aiden on offense.
You know, the end around with Florian down here. Something crazy. You know. I mean, both these kids just have contagious smiles, and they're happy, and it just proves what a team-oriented, awesome sport football can be, and what a microcosm of life that being on a football team is all about. And I mean, Coach Daugherty, I know football has been part of your life as long as you can remember, I'm sure, and still is. And you can realize how important it is for guys like Aiden and Florian down here and all the rest of your team.
Absolutely.
And that's why you're still involved with it, because of what it does and how it molds character of young men and women that play it too.
Yep.
So talk a little bit about that and just how important it is and how important you think it is.
Well, I mean, I can just go back to whenever I played high school and stuff, and all is that it goes by fast. It goes by very fast.
It does.
And if you're not living every down, every play, it'll be just like that. It'll be gone, and that's what we try to do with these kids is that we want to instill discipline and leadership in them. So when they go do, some of them ain't gonna play college football, but they're gonna move on and get a job, and they're gonna have a family, and that's what we want them to do: be responsible adults.
Sure.
Tell them about the high school heydays. Tell them when you played at.
I played at Loretta High School.
You played down for you were a Mustang?
Mustang. Mustang.
What year did you go to high school down there?
I graduated in 03.
In 03. Did you play basketball for them too?
I played baseball.
Okay. I was about to say, if you play basketball, I'll probably officiate you a few games down there. But I'm glad you don't remember me. That's a good thing when it comes to basketball visions. If people don't remember you, then you know you did okay. Good. So, okay, we certainly appreciate you guys being with us. And Florian, we're waiting for that first field goal, man.
Yes, sir.
You got to talk to the boss man down there and tell him to put you in position, and you might just have to forego. If it's third and say 22 or third and goal from the 22.
We got big dreams for Flo. Flo's gonna score a touchdown before he goes back off.
Flo, have you had any dreams about kicking one? Have you had any dreams at night about kicking a field?
Yeah.
We know he's ready for one.
Yes, sir.
This is the Maury County Public School Sports Zone Homecooked Coaches Show here at Puckett's Restaurant, downtown Columbia, and we're powered by
CPWS Internet.
We'll be right back.
Go Grizzlies.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Stan McNabb Chevrolet, serving Columbia and the surrounding area since 1980. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is family-owned and does their best to make you feel like you're a part of the family. Commitment to customer service is the highest priority. Whatever your vehicle needs are, from sales to service, Stan McNabb is here to help. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is a dealership that cares about this community. Visit us online and get started today. Stan McNabb Chevrolet, where excellence and community converge.
Discover Prime and Pint in downtown Columbia, where great food meets great company. Join us for weekly specials. Tuesday is Texas Tuesday, with a rotating menu that gives back to local causes. Wednesday is half-off burgers and pints all day long. And on Thursday, don't miss our prime rib dinner carved fresh by our chef. Make your night memorable at Prime and Pint, 105 East 6th Street, Columbia. Prime and Pint Butchery and Public House.
Columbia, your Love's travel stop just got a whole lot better. We've modernized our space at 1624 Bear Creek Pike at exit 46 to bring you more of what you want with fuel discounts, additional food offerings, and everything you need to hit the road with ease. Come say hi at the remodeled Love's in Columbia. We thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community. Safe travels.
Is your internet slowing you down? It's time for an upgrade. Whether you're at home, working from your home office, or at your business, it's time to unleash the speed you need with speeds up to 1 gig at CPWS for as low as $70 a month. give us a call, 931-375-7777. Local service, local support, CPWS.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
We all live very busy lives. Sometimes we just need a break. Wouldn't it be nice to have an extra pair of hands to help out? Let me introduce you to New Dawn Cleaning Service. No job is too big or too small because they do it all, from residential to commercial. They offer standard cleaning, construction cleaning, carpet shampooing, and window cleaning. Whether you are looking for a one-time service or regular scheduled cleaning plan, New Dawn is ready to help. With years of experience, you can relax, kick back, and call New Dawn Cleaning Service at 615-977-6901.
Welcome back to the Maury County Public Schools Sports Zone here, home cooked by Puckett's Restaurant and powered
by CPWS Internet. If you needed some internet or thinking about changing your internet, that includes you, Coach. CPWS, $50 a month. That's cheap. I mean,
I may already have them. I don't know who.
I do, and they work. It works like a fine-tuned clock, or whatever metaphor you want to use. Folks, we have the head coach of the Battle Creek Bears.
Middle school,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yeah, the middle school, which is, now back in my day, they used to call it junior high. They don't call it junior high anymore. It's middle school.
It's all different in every state you go to or wherever you're at.
It's all changed up. So right now, the Battle Creek Bears are undefeated. What's your record, Coach? You're
7-0.
7-0. And you're in the championship game tomorrow night against Whitthorne Middle School.
Yes, sir. We just played them last week.
And you know what? You know who's running scared? Coach James Dickinson, the head coach of the Whitthorne Middle School Tigers, who's supposed to be here tonight. I think he's scared to face you.
I don't think that's the case. Dude, all they had to do was play the cutter ball at the end of the ball game.
Well, he said, now look, he said on my show today, he called his shot. He said he was going to be, he said they were going to be the champions.
That's what he said, guys.
Everybody has their own opinion. Everybody's got their own opinion.
That's why we play.
I'm with you on that. I might take, now if it was me, I might take a little bit of an exception to that.
Yeah.
And say, hold on. Matter of fact, he talked something about being a 17-point favorite. Now, I don't know whether you want to use that as bulletin board material, but I don't. And what do you guys think about that? I know that doesn't sit too kindly with you, does it?
How are you feeling pregame? How are you feeling? One day out.
Excited, ready to go for. They dropped the ball last week. They could have beat us, but
coulda, shoulda, woulda.
That's right.
You know what I mean? They did.
Yes, sir.
What about you, Kyson? Just another game. Just address it. Do what you're coached to do. Keep a level head. Of course, that's what quarterbacks have to do. Quarterbacks have to be, in my opinion, even keel. What do you think about that, Coach? You not get too high, not get too low.
He's pretty even keeled.
Try to keep it about middle grade, and
he's pretty even keeled.
And keep on going. Now, we had our director wanted to ask a question, and there were some rumors about what you might answer. What's the craziest thing that you've done in all your years of coaching? How many years have you been coaching now?
Too many.
Oh, come on.
Probably 30-something.
30-something?
Yeah.
In 30-something years of coaching, what's the craziest thing you've done to get your team fired up?
Some of that you got to keep to yourself. Some of it gets you fired today.
No, but just give us one antic you did to get your boys fired up, to get them throw the head out on the field. You don't heard any of these stories of?
No, they hadn't heard it.
Coach Mo was something.
I left that back a long time ago.
Somebody.
I've smashed some Jack Daniels in the locker room before. We've smashed some TVs in the locker room.
Smashed some TVs in the locker room.
We've done some different stuff.
Somebody told me that you were kind of prone to headbutting a little bit, and
well, that was an accident there. The kid headbutted me.
That you might have headbutted in all the excitement going and getting ready at halftime. When was it? How's that story go?
It was before a game. It might have been, I don't know, it was early on. And I went to headbutting, messing with the kid and put my hand like it, and he got me before I got my hand up. I was hit with a bunch of them, and I turned to him, and this kid was ready. And
it cut your forehead.
Yeah, he got me pretty good.
Then you had to go out on the field.
Yeah.
But I guess your cap covered that up for the boys, wasn't it?
Yeah, because my hair didn't.
Well, I know you guys are excited about this championship game. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Whitthorne Middle School. Battle Creek Bears are going to
Nelson Stadium.
I mean, and it was last we played them last week, and it was a 6-point game, and like I said, they dropped the ball in the end zone and could have beat us. So it's a good. It should be a good game.
Oh, it absolutely should be a great game. And since this Maury County Middle School Conference has begun, each year, the Maury County Middle School Championship has been won by a different team.
And we hadn't won it yet, so hopefully it's our turn.
And Drake, that's a perfect segue for my moment. As I mentioned on your sports show earlier, Landon Sechrist, was a 2-time middle school champion at Spring Hill Middle School. I went undefeated in my 8th grade year, just like you guys have a chance to do tomorrow. So,
but that was back before the conference.
Drake, I know how it feels. We beat E.A. Cox. We beat Whitthorne. There was no Battle Creek.
Are we ever going to live this day?
There was no Battle Creek. I'm just saying.
We have to talk about this every show.
I'm just saying. I just want to let these guys know I've been where they've been.
Go ahead. Undefeated back in the day, glory days.
I just want to get their opinions on how they're feeling and the magnitude of you have a chance to go undefeated and win a middle school championship. Do you guys realize how big that is headed into tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
How cool is that?
That's really cool.
And I'm expecting a big crowd from Battle Creek to show up, aren't you guys?
Yes, sir.
Playing in that stadium's cool, and Lindsey Nelson Stadium on Jim Cartwright Field. And it's going to be a cool night. Should be beautiful weather. It's going to be a doubleheader. We've got the third and fourth place teams playing at 5 o'clock, kickoff at 5, and then the championship game between the Bears and the Tigers on the Lions field. So it doesn't get any better than that.
It'll be fun.
You seem pretty laid back about it. You gonna get a good night's sleep, no problem. You're not gonna be up late, drawing up plays and telling your wife, "Hey, honey, look at this new play I just drew."
I'll sleep good.
They've already beat them once. They beat them last week. They beat them last week. You got to feel confident going into the next matchup.
And that confidence is what worries Coach Moat right there.
It's hard to beat the team twice.
The players have got to be confident. I know both of you guys made big plays. I was on the broadcast the first time you guys played. I know, Kyson, you had a magnificent run in that game, and it was really one of the deciding plays in the game. How are you preparing as the quarterback? You're the leader on offense going into this championship game. Sounds good.
One more time. Tell us that one more time.
Stay calm and do the same thing as we did.
This guy...
He's calm. That's who you want leading your offense, right, Coach?
Absolutely. He says all the right things, does all the right things. You're undefeated. Keep this train on the track, right? Don't stay in that lane and don't wibble, wobble, fall over, whatever it is. Just keep on going. And what a year for Battle Creek. You've got the high school intact. We just had Coach Burham up here. These guys, they're will be leaving your program this year, moving up into high school.
And it'll, and I've told Coach Board, I've been where he's at trying to start one before. It'll get there. It's going. You
have to take a few hits. Take a few lumps.
You get 2 or 3 classes back to back that are pretty good.
And the next thing you know, you putting some winning years together, stringing some winning years together, and the crowds grow and the interest grows, and it just kind of, winning is contagious and it builds on itself. Right? I mean, that's part of it. And I know you guys want to go out, and both of you all, this is your last year at middle school?
Yes, sir.
So I know you guys want to go out leaving a legacy. You are going out on that, leaving that winning legacy and that championship, moving up into high school.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely you are. Well, Coach, we want to thank you for being with us.
Thank y'all for having
Guys,
us.
thank you all for being with us. Best of luck tomorrow night. And I'll, if I see Coach Dickinson at the station tomorrow, I'll send him your best, okay? Okay. All right.
We all live very busy lives. Sometimes we just need a break.
Got wings? Alex's Tacos and Wings, winner of the best Mexican food and tacos in Maury County. But did you know that we also have all kinds of the best chicken wings? What's your favorite flavor? Like 'em hot? Pair your meal with a drink from the bar. Delicious food for the entire family is moments away. Alex's Tacos and Wings, 2202 Circle Drive in Columbia. Visit alexstacosandwings.com or check us out on Facebook. Alex's Tacos and Wings. Come take a bite.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. We are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
At CSH, we know the sport of football builds discipline, character, and work ethic, three common characteristics of winners. It's a sport where we drowns out me. Leadership is nurtured, and that's why CSH supports all Maury County football teams, and want to say a special thanks and good luck to every player, coach, volunteer, and parent of this year's teams, from youth programs, middle schools, and high schools. We know football builds men that make a difference. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Way Realty is helping to empower buyers and sellers to accomplish their real estate goals. Currently, we have sellers offering buy-down rates to 4.875% fixed-rate financing on selected homes through approved lenders. If you want to buy or sell your home faster, let us show you the many services we offer to help you get the most out of your real estate transaction. Schedule your listing or showing appointment today by going to thewayrealty.com or calling us at 931-580-4669. And remember, Jesus Christ changes lives. I know because He changed mine.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wall Cover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wall covering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed. Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, but they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See our full line of Gravely products at Maury County Equipment, 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia, Tennessee, or check us out on Facebook.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
And we are back, and this is the Maury County Public Schools Sports Zone, home cooked by Puckett's right here in downtown Columbia. Great restaurant, great crowd tonight. Thank you folks for coming out tonight. This is our fourth coach's show.
Yeah, it is. Number 4.
It's running smooth. I like it. I like it.
We're getting better, Drake.
Yes.
That's the important thing.
You know, practice makes perfect. You know, somebody said along the way, and I believe that. And being that this is a sports show, it's never more true than practice your sport, hone your craft, and get better at it,
That's
right?
True. We're getting reps.
And we want to remind everyone tomorrow night, 5 o'clock, Lindsey Nelson Stadium, Maury County Middle School doubleheader, championship game, the 3rd and 4th place teams, which are
Mount Pleasant and E.A. Cox will be the first
Okay,
game.
Mount Pleasant E.A. Cox kick off at 5 o'clock. Following at 7 o'clock is the Maury County Public Schools Middle School Conference Championship game between the Battle Creek Bears and the Whitthorne Middle School Tigers. And we will have Coach Dickinson here directly.
After what we're about to do.
Which means in a little while.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't know. Coach Dickinson just came in.
He's here.
But I'll tell you what we're going to do first. We're going to do a little trivia first, being that we have all these very intellectual-looking folks sitting around the restaurant.
Yeah.
And Landon has worked up a few questions here, so this is how this is going to go. Landon's going to ask a trivia question, and then the first person that comes up and answers the trivia question correctly can just take their choice. How about that?
That's true.
We have
4 options.
4 options. 2 bags of some Puckett swag or merch, and then we have some Maury County Public School merchandise, and we have
Maury County Public Schools blanket.
It looks like a throw blanket, like a travel blanket. It's pretty cool. It rolls up. It's got a handle right here. Come out cold nights watching football. We'll throw this around you, warm up.
Tell them how they have to answer the question. Tell them how we need the answer, Drake.
Well, we need the answer. You have to come up front and stand right here in front of me.
And give us hopefully the correct answer.
And give us the correct answer. We're looking for the correct answer. If you don't give us the correct answer, you don't get one of these wonderful prizes up here. But you give us the correct answer, you get your pick.
Are we ready for question number 1, Drake?
Question number 1. So everybody, pay attention and see if we can get this.
Question number 1. This is basketball related for everyone who's listening. The Memphis Grizzlies are currently holding their training camp at a university in Tennessee. What university are they holding training camp at as we speak?
What university are the Memphis Grizzlies holding their training camp? And it is in the state of Tennessee.
It is in the state of Tennessee.
You got to come right. You got to come right up.
You got to come up here.
You got to come up here and tell me. I can't. I'm getting old in my hearing. I've got these.
Come up here.
I've got these.
We have someone. That is correct.
What is your name? This is Harper, everybody. Turn around and wave to everybody.
Congratulations to Harper.
Hey. All right, Harper, you get to pick which one you want. All right, there you go.
Congratulations
there
to Harper.
There you go. Harper's just a little quicker. She's just a little quicker on the pull.
The Memphis Grizzlies are holding their training camp at Belmont University, where I graduated from.
Yeah, that's your alma mater.
Yes, it's my alma mater.
Landon's alma mater, Belmont, and that's where the Grizzlies are.
Yep.
I wonder if can you go up there and watch them practice and stuff?
No, you cannot, because NBA teams travel with about 200 people in their party, and they've got about 50 security members. So, no, Drake Colley, you cannot go up there and watch them.
That would be pretty cool if you could go up there and watch them play.
Yeah.
Is John Morant still with them?
He is there. He is there.
Yeah, I hear that he's going to have his family members work his contract deal, this coming contract.
Probably so. Yeah. Are we ready for number 2?
I hope that turns out all right.
Are we ready for number 2?
Okay, yeah, let's go.
All right. Number 2 question. It's football related. In football, there's some terminology regarding an offensive play. It's called an RPO. Come up here and tell me what RPO stands for.
Well, no, you got to come
You
right
got to come up here and tell me what RPO stands for. Yeah, that's right. Run, pass, option.
What's your name? What? LaKimbry?
Is it Kimbry?
Okay, DeKimbry. Turn around and wave to everybody. All right, there you go. DeKimbry, everybody.
Congratulations.
Run, pass, option. RPO.
RPO. You got your choice here. You got your choice. Take any one of them.
When I was growing up, there was a band called REO. But it has nothing to do with football.
It has nothing to do with it.
Thank you for
so
playing.
much.
Thank you for playing.
Thank
and
you
remember,
so much.
no wagering. Okay, all right, here we go.
All right, we got 2 more. The next trivia question is still football related, but we're going to go to the pros here. Who was the first NFL quarterback to pass for 5,000 yards in one season?
Who was
the first NFL quarterback to pass for 5,000 yards?
5,000 yards in one season.
Yes.
I'm going to write it down.
Yep.
Is that right?
No, that is incorrect. Drake Colley does not have the correct answer.
All right, the first NFL quarterback to pass for 5,000.
He is not a current player. Just to be clear.
Here you go.
No. That is incorrect. We had a guess for Joe Montana.
Ooh,
that's a good guess, though. That is a good guess. He was not the first.
Yeah,
Dan Marino. Coach Rich.
Coach Rich
has got it. Coach Rich has got it. Dan Marino of the Miami Dolphins.
Coach Rich, wave to everybody. Get back over here. Wave to all the fans. Thank you. Okay, last question right here, folks.
We're going to put a little.
This is the prize I really. Yeah. I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
And not only is it a blanket, but it doubles as one of those hand muffs.
Yeah. It'll keep your hands warm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's cool. It's a cool present.
It will.
And it says Maury County Public Schools right there across the front.
MCPS.
Chris, do you have one of these at home? He's got 6.
He said not yet. Not yet.
Oh, I thought he said he had 6.
No, he said not yet.
I mean, he has a king-size bed. You just sew them together and make a big king-size blanket out of it,
That's true. We got one more trivia question. And, Drake, I figured since we had Florian up here, put some international swag on one of the questions.
We have Florian from Austria for you people just getting here. Florian for Austria is the kicker for Battle Creek.
Yes, he is.
Battle Creek High School.
So this
is
next
that cool
question,
or what?
this next question is internationally related. So here it is. Who was the first international player to win the Most Valuable Player Award in the NBA?
In the NBA.
In the
Who
NBA.
was the first?
Who was the first international player to win the
International
NBA MVP?
You know, does that mean international? That means not from the United States.
From the United
Not
States.
from the United
Not from the
States.
United States.
From another nation.
Yes.
The first player to win.
The first player.
The Most Valuable Player Award.
Looks like we have a guest coming. We have a guest coming.
Jamila. All right, here we go.
We had a guest for Steve Nash, and that is incorrect.
From the athletic director of Maury County Public Schools, and he gets a failing grade for that answer.
The player actually played with Steve Nash, though. That's a hint.
Steve Nash, he's from like Kentucky or something. Steve Nash is like Steve Nash is like from Alabama. He's not from like
that's true.
Uruguay or or Panama or
the country that the player is from is close to Austria, and that's another hint. And the player also played with Steve Nash. The first international player to win the NBA MVP.
The first international player to win.
Can we accept duplicate guesses?
No one else has
Maybe
come
this one
up.
is from her. The last one was from
the third time you're out and done. So this is strike 2.
Dirk Nowitzki is the correct answer.
Now hold up, come here, hold up, turn around, take your prize, turn around, wave to everybody. Everybody, look at there. All right. Good job.
Congratulations to all the winners.
All the winners. And remember, please, whenever we play trivia, no wagering.
No wagering.
No wagering. So we want to keep everything on the up and up around here at Puckett's.
That's true.
Don't want any bad juju coming down on us or
that's true.
Voodoo. But hey, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to have Spring Hill up next. Coach Joshua Taylor, his guys. And we're going to talk about.
We're going to have Whithorn up next.
I'm sorry, Coach Taylor. We're going to do Whithorn real quick, and then we're going to get to you guys, okay? We got Coach James Dickinson and his players. They're playing in the championship game tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Lindsey Nelson Stadium. You guys need to make plans to be there.
Yes, they do. They need to be there.
This is the Coach's Show. We'll be right back.
Columbia, your Love's travel stop just got a whole lot better. We've modernized our space at 1624 Bear Creek Pike at exit 46 to bring you more of what you want with fuel discounts, additional food offerings, and everything you need to hit the road with ease. Come say hi at the remodeled Love's in Columbia. We thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community. Safe travels.
Is your internet slowing you down? It's time for an upgrade. Whether you're at home, working from your home office, or at your business, it's time to unleash the speed you need with speeds up to 1 gig at CPWS for as low as $70 a month. Give us a call, 931-375-7777. Local service, local support, CPWS.
At Umamua MD, Spring Hill's newest physician-led med spa, it's about restoring balance to your body, mind, and soul. From weight loss support, revitalizing IV therapies, to anti-aging, our services are designed to help you feel renewed, confident, and whole. At Umamua MD, consults with our medical director ensure safe and personalized results. Book today at umamd.com and step forward radiant, restored, and confident.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wall Cover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wall covering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed. Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley. And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
He shoots, and he scores!
And welcome back, y'all.
Welcome back here to the Maury County Public Schools Coaches Show.
Coaches Show. It's a
Homecooked
coaches
by
show.
Puckett's Restaurant.
Homecooked by Puckett's Restaurant.
And powered by CPWS Internet.
There you have it.
There we go.
You have it. Yeah. Okay, if you guys will put your headsets on, I'm going to introduce who we've got now. And we have got the Whitthorne Middle School Tigers head football coach, James Dickinson. We've got three of his players up. Who'd you
Quarterback Elijah Kerr on the end.
Elijah Kerr, welcome to the show, sir. How are you tonight?
Good.
You good? Okay. And on this end, if you'll raise your hand when I call your name, please. Tez Johnson is in the house, number 4. Tez is a running back and a linebacker. And we also have Will Sunshine Davis. He's a tight end and a defensive end. And you know, and the reason we call him Sunshine, it has to be. Remember the Titans? Remember the Titans, the movie. The quarterback came in from California or whatever, and he had those long golden locks, just like Will does. And so, Coach Dickinson just had to label him Sunshine, and that's who he is because he brings so much joy and happiness to the team. Is that right, Coach?
Exactly right. He showed up in the spring after baseball season, and I was recruiting him all winter long, and he said, I'm going to play, and I got a nickname for him, Sunshine.
There you go. So
his hair was longer back then.
And you know, listen, I've been called a lot worse in my day. So with Sunshine, if Sunshine is the worst it gets, everything's going to be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's talk about, now, Coach, who have you got down there on your end? So I know.
I got Elijah Kerr, QB1.
Elijah Kerr?
Like Steve Kerr. Like Steve Kerr.
Like Steve Kerr, like the ball jar, like Kerr jars or whatever it's called, right? Or something like that.
Right.
So, Elijah, now is this your first time playing quarterback for Whitthorne?
Yes, sir.
But not your first time playing quarterback?
Yes, sir.
Now, baseball, from what I understand, baseball is really your game.
Yes, sir.
But don't let that fool you. Football's really his game.
Football's
don't let that fool you.
Football's kind of fun too, right? I mean, you guys get to catch a few passes from Elijah down here every now and then. Or do you have to go to the huddle and say, "Hey, man, I'm open. Throw it. What's wrong? Can't you see I'm open?" I mean, do you have to tell him Sunshine or what?
Not really.
He finds you when you're open. Elijah will find it.
Yes, sir.
Does it come with a pretty good zip on it? I mean, is that the baseball coming out in him, Tez, that makes you throw those kind of hard ones? So you better get your hands open, or you might get your fingers jammed up, if you know what I mean, right? Coach, talk about tomorrow night. Now, we had your opponent up here earlier. We had the Bears up here, and I let the cat out of the bag. Were you listening?
No, we had a late practice tonight, and I took a couple kids home and went back to school and did some stuff, washed some laundry, and I thought we'd be the last ones, but I'm very disappointed that we're not on stage together with Leslie Moat and myself and their players because there's a lot of jabber back and forth and a lot of good stuff there. And Leslie and I worked together at CA for 9 years on the same staff. And it's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow night. They clipped us Tuesday night a week ago, 26-20, and we had a chance for their go ahead, tie the game and kick the extra point with no time on the clock, and we dropped the ball in the end zone. So needless to say, we play them again.
Well, you'll get the chance to redeem yourself tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Maury County Public Schools Middle School Championship game, Lindsey Nelson Stadium. The first game is at 5 o'clock to decide who comes in third and fourth.
Mount Pleasant and E.A. Cox.
Mount Pleasant and E.A. Cox will go at it, kicking off at 5. Directly following that game will be the Tigers and the Bears on the Lions field. So you'll have Lions and Tigers and Bears all together.
And the Whitthorne will be the away team because you're the number 2 seed, right, Coach?
Yeah, we'll be visitors. We'll be sitting on the visitor side, but we get the good locker room.
So wait a minute. You're the visitors, and on the visitor side, but you get the visitors' locker room, and that's the good locker room?
It is because they just redone it all season.
Oh, I see.
New paint, air conditioning.
Oh, I saw the referees. The referees.
Yeah, they get dressed in there on the adjacent side of it, but the locker room,
nicer than most
Maury County
hotels.
Park and Maury County School Systems went out there and got that redone, and it's real nice. So they get to go down to the tunnel and they get dressed and see the spiders on the wall and moldy smell. So that's the way it works.
Let me ask you this. Tell the folks what they can expect tomorrow night.
What can they expect? A smash mouth football game tomorrow night. You know, you got two coaches that coached together for many years. I coached his son, which his son's now the head junior high coach at CA. We go back many years. We talk on the telephone a couple times a day, and he was excited. He looked at me last week, said, "I finally beat you, Coach. I love you." I said, "Hey, come on back next Thursday and get what's coming to you, Coach." So that's what he's gonna get one tomorrow night.
And I want to tell folks that we have Coach James Dixon works at WKOM with us, and when we work together. When I do my show on every afternoon, James would come in and sit around. We had him on the show today, and we were talking about the game tomorrow night between Battle Creek and Whitthorne, and I said, what's going to happen? And Coach, just basically, you called your shot. I'm going to let the cat out of the bag. You guaranteed Whitthorne was going to win that ball game.
He did.
Yeah. I guarantee it.
And you said possibly by 17 or more.
Yeah. After being around my guys today, I think I'm going to raise it to 24.
Okay.
24 points tomorrow.
So I want everybody to take that. And you know what?
Remember this moment.
I do remember.
Hey, I'm buying that. I'm not selling. I'm buying what you're selling, buddy. And I believe you. And I think your players do too. Do you like a coach with a lot of confidence?
Yes, sir.
And what happens when you guys get out there and you have a tough game like you had? I mean, I know you guys were disappointed not finishing that game off last week. You had it just really. The game was right there, and you guys kind of let it slip away. Does that motivate you more to get it done tomorrow night? I mean, I know you could tell me. So, I mean, yeah, we're looking forward for redeeming ourselves.
We just fell apart in the first quarter because everything didn't go our way, and we lost.
And that's just the way it goes. But tomorrow night's going to be a different story.
Yes, sir.
Different outcome as far as you're concerned. And Sunshine, you're the tight end. Tight ends can kind of sometimes get lost in the shuffle of the offensive line blocking scheme, and then kind of scoot out to the side. Next thing you know, my defender's not paying attention. You can get wide open and out in the flat or in the end zone a lot of times.
Yes, sir.
And that guy on the end, he's the one that can find you.
Yes, sir.
And more than likely, I'm thinking Coach Dickinson and Elijah, you all might have a few things cooked up for a tight end player too.
Yeah, our theme from last Tuesday night, our theme was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, even day. And I can say this on the radio. We practiced pissed off all week. So we were pissed off, and we practiced pissed off, and we had an aggressive practice. We went full pads every day. And so I think this group of kids are ready to go do what they need to do to take care of business.
And I want to ask Elijah, you're the quarterback of this team. I reminded Battle Creek of this when those players were up on the stage. I played middle school football. I remember my playing days. I won 2 back-to-back championships. I finished undefeated in one season, and we took a loss in the other season.
We've already talked about this.
But we won the championship. How are you feeling as a player headed into that with the chance to lift the trophy tomorrow night?
I feel good about it. It just makes me want to try harder just to hold the trophy.
Hold the trophy, huh?
Sounds good.
Hey, Mr. Seacrest, are you an Auburn fan?
That is the third time today I've heard that story about
the
going
people here
undefeated.
know. The people here know Spring Hill Middle School.
I promise you.
They do know. They do know.
I'm gonna flip these tables over if you tell that one more time.
I can relate to these guys. I can relate to these guys up on the stage.
Oh, okay.
I can.
Okay.
I can.
Well, I know you guys are excited. Coach Dixon, I know you're excited about getting down to business tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. We're gonna have the Maury County Public School Game Day Show, middle school version, starting at 5 o'clock tomorrow when the first game kicks off between Mount Pleasant and E.A. Cox.
Correct.
To decide who's 3rd and 4th in the Maury County Public School Conference, middle school conference. Then the championship game, 7 o'clock tomorrow night between you guys and the Bears. Yes, sir.
Hey, Drake, you know, we go through a long season. We actually start in January, February, March, April, May, June. We do the open gym stuff, and the kids come in there 4 days a week, and we work hard. But I can't walk off stage now not giving my coaches some love. I want to name my coaches off here. My defensive coordinator, Kenneth Hughes.
All right, Kenneth.
My line coaches are Dallas Workman, coached at Central High. I mean, he played at Central. We got to coach him over there. Great kid. He's one of the line coaches. Drew Parker, everybody knows Drew Parker. He's one of the line coaches. He's the logistic guy for us. He does so much for us. And then we got Maverick Dixon as a defensive back coach and receiver coach. We've got Jimmy Ford. He does special teams, and anything that we need him to do, he does it. And we got Bo Holloway that does the running backs and linebackers. So we got one of them season staff. We all been together now for approximately 5 years and won a lot of ball games with Whitthorne, and hats off to these coaches that come out there every day and lead these young men. Thank you, coaches.
Okay. Hey, we thank you guys.
Miss anybody?
Miss anybody? If not, we'll catch up with them tomorrow. Be with us tomorrow for the championship game between Whitthorne and Battle Creek, 7 o'clock, Lindsey Nelson Stadium. Maury County Middle School Championship game. This is the Coaches Show, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Ford, Foster Insurance Agency here in downtown Columbia. We've been here since 1952, located at 204 West 4th Street. We specialize in commercial insurance. We write home, auto, and life insurance. We write anything from your bulldozer to your helicopter, from churches to bars. Come see myself, Mike, Shelby, or Nikki. We'll be happy to take care of you. We specialize in service.
Discover Prime and Pint in downtown Columbia, where great food meets great company. Join us for weekly specials. Tuesday is Texas Tuesday with a rotating menu that gives back to local causes. Wednesday is half off burgers and pints all day long. And on Thursday, don't miss our prime rib dinner carved fresh by our chef. Make your night memorable at Prime and Pint, 105 East 6th Street, Columbia. Prime and Pint Butchery and Public House.
Is your internet slowing you down? It's time for an upgrade. Whether you're at home, working from your home office, or at your business, it's time to unleash the speed you need with speeds up to 1 gig at CPWS for as low as $70 a month. Give us a call, 931-375-7777. Local service, local support, CPWS.
Welcome back to the Maury County Public Schools Sports Zone here at Puckett's Restaurant, Homecooked by Puckett's to be exact, and powered by CPWS Internet. We're downtown in Seatown,
and we're
powered by CPWS Internet.
Folks, we're live right now. If you're listening to us on the radio or streaming, we are coming to you live from downtown Columbia, and we've got a great crowd in here tonight.
And if you're listening as well, let's remind everyone that Player of the Week polls out on Facebook close in about 15 minutes or so.
So what I got to go on my phone.
You got to go on Facebook, search Front Porch Sports Network, and then make your vote for wherever you want. We've got a candidate up here sitting right next to me that we're going to talk to in just a few minutes. So if you want to vote for him, Jonah Gibson, go make your vote. Polls close in about 15 minutes, everyone. Drake, who do we got up here on stage with us?
We have some Spring Hill Raiders up here. To my left, head coach Joshua Taylor and his offensive coordinator, Mr. Coach Matt Brown. Got that right?
That's right.
And to your right, we've got Jonah Gibson, number 12, the quarterback for the Raiders.
Sir.
And number 8, Lionel Brooks, and he's running back and plays a little quarterback too. And I don't know if you all know this, but Landon Seacrest, man to my right, is an alumni of Spring Hill High School.
I am.
He was on the call last week.
I was, with Drake Pugh, Slim Drake.
Against Creekwood High School in Spring Hill in one of the more amazing games that they have called or seen out of your whole high school career.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Since you've been in college.
Yeah, it definitely was. It was electric. Me and Drake Pugh, my colleague at the Front Porch Sports Network, along with Dave Dunson.
Skinny Drake. I'm not Skinny Drake. Skinny Drake is like...
The other Drake. We were on the broadcast, and we had an amazing time broadcasting that phenomenal game that the Raiders played. It was great to be an alum on the call as the color commentator, but also just to see the product out there on the field, the great coaching, the great performances, and all those different ways. It was just a great Friday.
This was the Raiders' second consecutive win, and a lot of people say, "Oh, you know what's the big deal about it?" Well, I'll tell you what, Spring Hill football, putting 2 wins together. Come on, that's kind of a big deal.
We're looking for more. It's exciting.
It's just a start, but you can't win 3 straight until you win 2 straight.
This is true.
Talk about the game last week. I want to know, Matt, from the offensive coordinator end. You were moving first-string quarterbacks, then your second-string quarterback, then your third-string quarterback, and it's not like your third-string quarterback just went in there and handed the ball off or knelt down at the end of the ball game. He actually was a big part of the reason why Spring Hill won the football game last week.
Yeah, we've got guys. Coach Taylor says that all the time. We've got guys. They come, they practice, they do all the things that they're supposed to. From Lionel to Jonah to Jacob Hitty, like you mentioned, they all can run the offense. They all bring something a little bit different, but every one of those guys knows what to do and knows how to do it. And that was on full display on Friday night. Jacob got exactly 1 snap on offense. He and Anthony Tran, it was the first and only play they played on offense. Both of them, along with the offensive line, executed exactly the way they should, and put it in the end zone for the go-ahead touchdown.
Isn't that a wonderful feeling as coaches when you go in and you call a play and you're thinking, okay, we got basically not our main quarterback in the game, but we got a guy that we've worked to play with. We're going to get him in there, and we're going to run his play, and it works.
Well, that's the great thing, right? Our guys don't check up, right? Jonah has to leave the game, and it's next man up, right? It's nothing new for Lionel. He's been doing it since the spring, but then then Lionel comes out, and then nobody checks up. We're in the huddle. We call the play, and everybody's going out there with 100% confidence in what's about to happen. And that's just a credit to Coach Taylor and the culture that he's built with these guys and the players. They believe in one another.
And believing is the key word. I'm just going to borrow that word from you. Buying in and believing in themselves and what you and Coach Taylor and the other coaches are teaching them, coaching them to do. That is the key. That's the key, right?
Absolutely. The maturity and confidence that we saw Friday night, for me, was probably the most exciting part of the night. Everybody's talked a lot about the winning 2 games in a row, back to back. That to me, that's not as big of a deal as it is the 14-point deficit and coming back. Nobody flinched. I think everybody expected to win. They wanted to win. They prepared to win. And so we played like a team that was up, like a team that was better than the other team. That's how they wanted to be. And I don't mean any disrespect to Prewood when I say that, because they're a good football team. But our boys expected to win that game. They thought they were better. And then as the night went on, the confidence was there for reasons. And when the plays presented themselves, the opportunities presented themselves, they made the plays. And that was the exciting part. But nobody was surprised, I think, on our sideline of those opportunities coming out the way it did.
And 2 of those players that made plays, both are sitting right next to me. Jonah Gibson, for everybody that doesn't know, is a freshman quarterback. Jonah, you really came out the gate on Friday, rushing touchdown, passing touchdown, then you had another long-distance rushing touchdown. Tell everyone about your dual threat style of play and the energy that you really bring to the Spring Hill team as far as a quarterback.
I think my dual threat ability, I just ball for it. I kind of just go in there like, what's going to help my team for real? Like, I don't do like, I'm looking for this, what's going to help my team? And like, that's how my mindset coming into the game was.
Yeah. So, Lionel, my man Landon right here, he calls you Mr. Do-It-All. If you need to get 2 or 3 hard yards, give it to Lionel. If you need to get under center, run a couple of plays, maybe throw the ball, maybe run the ball, dual threat type situation. I mean, Jonah just said just now, whatever it takes. Is that the kind of mindset you go into a game also? Whenever you're called upon, it's time to step up.
Oh, yes, sir. We just played with a lot of confidence. And we had a good week of practice, and that converted to our game last Friday. So,
Landon, tell the folks kind of what transposed, what happened last Friday night, Spring Hill, how the game went,
So Jonah Gibson really helped the Raiders start off very strong offensively. They were really consistent on the offensive end. Jonah gave them the first touchdown on the ground, and he contributed with a play that brought back memories from when I played. I know it as X-Jailbreak. We used to run it for Justin Oden.
A little bit different name, but yeah.
We used to run it for Justin Oden, and you guys threw it to Noah Huffman, I believe, and he scored the long-distance touchdown. Then things got a little muddy in the second half. Jonah has to go out of the game. Lionel steps up. Jacob steps up, and Lionel scores a touchdown on an untimed down. Headed into the fourth quarter,
right?
And so
how do you navigate that? How was that?
Tell us exactly how that all transpired.
Yeah, so we drove down, right, and then we get to the end of the quarter, and there's a defensive penalty. So there is an untimed down
before they start the next quarter.
Before they start the next quarter, and then we run a play, successful play. We have another defensive penalty, and then we run Lionel again. On that play, and he scores from about 20, 27 yards out to lead us into the fourth quarter.
So really, at the end of the third quarter, you had 2 untimed plays, two untimed downs, 2 plays. That was odd.
Yeah, I don't know that we've ever had had especially 2 untimed downs.
And kudos to the referee and the officiating crew that got it all correct. I assume. I mean,
they get something right every now and then. Yeah.
Well, God bless high school officials on all levels. I'm just going to tell you that.
They do not have an easy job. That's for sure.
Absolutely not. And they don't get paid near enough here in the state of Tennessee, I promise you. What we got? Who we got next? We've got
Dixon County on Saturday.
Okay. On Saturday.
11 a.m.
How did that? Do what now? What time did you say?
11 a.m. Saturday.
11 a.m.
At Creekwood. We can keep going. We can make it as weird as you need it to be. So it's
What's wrong with Friday night? Friday night. Have you ever heard that term, Friday Night Lights?
Right.
I mean, what's going on with Friday?
Believe me, that's my preference. Absolutely. We talk to our kids getting out of routine. We like to get them in routine. We play better that way. So we're gonna be out of routine. So we're doing our best to make this thing as normal as possible. Our kids have responded so far, and so I'm appreciative of that. But Dixon County's getting turf field right now. They don't have their field, so we couldn't play there. They couldn't play on Friday night for a reason. It was a whole lot going on. So we exhausted all options, and we landed at Saturday
11
a.m. at Creekwood. That's what's happening. So
I think you know what? I'm not much on conspiracy theories, but I'm just going to tell you, I smell a rat somewhere. If you got to play at 11 o'clock in the morning on somebody else's football field in that county, it just something's going on.
Yeah, it's not my choice. It's not. I don't think it's theirs either. Nobody wants this, but I'm excited because Dixon County's a good football team. They have a good history. I think their fans are going to pull up for them. Our fans travel really well, so it's going to be a good game. Our kids are going to enjoy it. And so, once we make it to 11 a.m. kickoff, it's football at that point.
There you go.
We'll be fine. It's just making sure they go to bed, making sure they wake up, getting them fed, all of that stuff. But it'll be football once it kicks off.
And it's not like you're changing time zones. I mean, you look at Southern Cal, I think last weekend, they came all the way across and played 11 a.m. start. In Central. That was like, I don't know, 8 o'clock in the morning in Southern Cal time. Of course, But anyway,
line it up. We'll play anybody, anytime, any place. Right? It don't matter. If it's ball, we're down.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I want to ask these guys over here. You guys both play quarterback at times. I want to hear from both of you about the relationship you have with each other. Obviously, Jonah, you're a candidate for the Player of the Week this week. Lionel, you've been a candidate for the Player of the Week in the past. You guys are competing, but you guys are teammates, and you're both very good, and you play the same position. So what's that like as teammates?
I think it's a great relationship. I think that we can utilize each other's abilities in a way that most football teams couldn't. Like, I'm saying, they're probably keying off him most of the time, and then that opens up room for me to show my ability, and then vice versa. When they start keying me, they have to start worrying about him, and then they can't just focus on one, and I think that's a great relationship to have in a football game.
Right. Lionel, what do you think?
Yeah, like you said, they can't just focus on one player, me, and that opens up the runs for him. We can both run, we can both pass.
And does it also give the ability of you two guys being able to communicate with each other and say when your defense is out, if you're not playing defense, but if you get a chance to get together on the sideline, you can actually kind of say, yeah, I saw that, I didn't see that, did you see so-and-so, he's not keen on that, he is keen. So it gives you guys a chance to communicate a little bit better together because you're both playing the same position to try to help each other out, picking out certain things on the field that you might not see unless you told
Totally agree. Yeah, that's what we go. You go on the sidelines. Us what'd you see? What are we missing? We said don't have a good drive. When we're going meeting with the linemen, we're like, what can we do better? We look at film. We're helping out each other, and I think that's great for a football team to have.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited to see you get your third win in a row. I know. And this just sticks with me from Columbia Central had Dixon County first game out of the gate this year. They allowed 2 special team touchdowns to be scored. Columbia Central loses by 10. Now teams get better as the year goes on. Don't get me wrong, but and I think both of you coaches will agree. And the old saying goes, you keep the penalties down, keep the mental errors down, do what you're coached to do, and you give yourself the best chance to come out as a winner and victorious. and I'm sure Coach Goff, who we'll probably have up here in just a few minutes, doesn't want to relive that Dixon County game and both those kickoff returns for touchdowns. But if he just could have done a couple of things different, that game might have turned out a little bit different. And I really think you guys have a good chance to nail your third consecutive victory this week.
Yeah, they're tough. Obviously, I think they're 4-2 right now. They can score. They play aggressively on defense. So yeah, we're going. All three phases of the game, we're going to be as sharp as we possibly can. I feel good about our kickoff team. Case and Deschamps has done a really good job kicking the ball all year. He's kicking it to a great spot. He had a touchback last week. Really hard to run a kickback if the thing is in the end zone, And so, but we've done a good job on special teams this year. Coach Brown does a really good job. He leads a lot of the special teams. And so, offensively and defensively, I think we have a good plan. Our boys, again, they're confident, and they should be. Not overly so, but they know Dixon County's a good team, but they definitely believe that we can compete and we can win this game. And so, yeah, we'd like to make it 3. We just want to keep it going.
We're looking forward when I'm checking college football scores on Saturday. I'll be sure to look for the Spring Hill Dixon County score. Best of luck, fellas. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
Coach Taylor, Coach Brown, thank you for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, the Spring Hill High School Raiders looking for win number 3 on Saturday morning, 11 a.m. This is the Coaches Show. We'll be right back.
Chevrolet, serving Columbia and the surrounding area since 1980. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is family-owned and does their best to make you feel like you're a part of the family. Commitment to customer service is the highest priority. Whatever your vehicle needs are, from sales to service, Stan McNabb is here to help. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is a dealership that cares about this community. Visit us online and get started today. Stan McNabb Chevrolet, where excellence and community converge. Got wings? Alex's Tacos and Wings, winner of the best Mexican food and tacos in Maury County. But did you know that we also have all kinds of the best chicken wings? What's your favorite flavor? Like them hot? Pair your meal with a drink from the bar. Delicious food for the entire family is moments away. Alex's Tacos and Wings, 2202 Circle Drive in Columbia. Visit alexstacosandwings.com or check us out on Facebook. Alex's Tacos and Wings. Come take a bite.
Do you wanna be a bad man? Yes, you do. Do you wanna taste sweet salvation underneath the summer moon? Do you need another hand now? Yes, you do. Go see Miss Josie down on Columbus Avenue. All right, Columbus Avenue.
This is Trip Stoltz, owner and manager at Columbia Ace Hardware. We have changed our store hours to better serve our community. Columbia Ace Hardware is now open from 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, from 8 to 4 on Saturday, and closed on Sunday. Come see us at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard and let us show you customer service that can only be found at Columbia Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We're here and ready to serve the wonderful people of Columbia and the surrounding areas.
Welcome back to the Maury County Public Schools Sports Zone here, Homecooked by Puckett's Restaurant and powered by CPWS Internet. I'm Landon Sechrist. This is my co-host, Drake Colley, and we've got some guests here.
Yeah, and I just want to remind everybody, the polls are closed.
They're closed.
We're about,
as of 6 minutes ago.
Get through talking with Coach Goff and his players. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to give the offensive and defensive players of the week. well-deserved honors. We are coming to you live from downtown Columbia. Puckett's got a great crowd here tonight. I'm sure you can hear them in the background. Coach Darius Goff, good to see you.
Good to see you guys as well.
And we also have number 9, Jamari Hall. Jamari's running back linebacker. And his teammate, number 31, Dallas King, who's a wide receiver and strong safety. Fellas, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. Coach Goff, last week, going up to the Borough was always tough. I mean, you know from your playing days, Lord, man, it's tough going up all the way up there to going all the way up 840 to the Borough and coming back with a victory. I mean,
that's tough. Yeah, it's tough, man.
You got to be loaded.
Yeah, you do, because those guys are definitely loaded. You know, and for me, we know that's where we want our program to eventually get to, at that level of winning and dominance. So for me, the only way to get there is to go see what it looks like and play it, and then come back and know you got to go back to practice and work harder.
You got two pretty tough road games in a row. Well, you've got at Riverdale this past weekend. Now you got to go to Franklin County.
Yep, that hour and 30-minute bus ride. So yeah.
And so, it's a lot of time. And normally those long bus rides give coaches and players a lot of time to think, and kind of reminisce on what the season is, where the season is now. And I like to use that old saying by Morgan Freeman in Shawshank Redemption: you can get busy living or you can get busy dying. And it's time, fellas, it's time to get busy living. Do you know what I mean? Do you agree?
Yeah.
Now, Jamari, you kind of got that look like, Drake, you crazy. You talking I'm not crazy. I'm trying to light that fire. You know what I mean, Coach?
Yeah, I got you.
There has to be that fire lit.
Yeah, you gotta have that fire. You gotta have that when it's time to go, it's time to go.
And halfway through the season, that's when you gotta get that second win.
Yeah, and that's what I talked to them earlier this week about. We done had our ups and downs this season so far, and we done got all the kinks out. Now it's time to get it right. And we got opportunity here going into the end of the season. We got 4 games left. And I want to try to go on a 4-game win streak, but it starts this week with Franklin County.
Hey, you can't start a win streak without winning the first one. You know what I mean? I know that sounds kind of crazy, but it's simple and it's the truth.
We've got 2 players here that star on both sides of the ball at times. Dallas, firstly, you scored Central's only touchdown against Riverdale. Walk me through that score and then kind of your emergence on offense. You scored a couple times this year in different wide receiver positions. Talk me through that.
So going into play, it was supposed to be a flood, and I don't know, something happened. Started rushing Daniel. So I just found a wide open hole. Daniel saw me, threw me in the ball. I expected to get hit when I caught it. But yeah, I just took off running, scored. We brought a lot of momentum to the game. That's what we needed right then and there.
And then Jamari plays running back as well as defense. Jamari, walk me through your perspective from both sides of the ball. Obviously, Riverdale is a very tough team on both sides. You kind of got a taste of that from both sides. What was it like?
I mean, I had only like 1 play on offense because of my ankle, and then on defense, defense is me. That's me. So like, if I just go out there and do my thing, I do it.
How's your ankle feeling now?
It's good.
Is it getting? I'm sure it's probably still a little sore. The longer you stay on it, run on it, but for the most part, you're good to go.
Yeah, it's gotten better.
Okay,
that's good.
That's good news.
Good to hear.
Jamari is up for
Player of the Week, Defensive
Player of the Week. He had 8 tackles, 1 sack, and 1 tackle for loss last week. So pretty good night over Riverdale.
Thank you.
They know who number they know who number 9 is. You know what I mean? Isn't that the mindset on defense, guys? That you want them to remember number 31, you want them to remember number 9 when the game's over, and say, "Dang it, that 31 can hit, that 9 can hit." He comes with some force. He comes with some violence at a tackle. That's what you want the other team, even in a losing fact. When you lose a ball game, you still want the opponent to remember your number, your players' numbers, and that you brought some guys from Columbia up to Riverdale that want to hit and will hit.
That's what you want. You want to leave there knowing that your guys gave everything they had, and and tried to put us in the best opportunity to be successful. Like you said, Riverdale, that's a great program, and that's where we want our program to get to. And these two guys, they showed up Friday night. They didn't care what the other name of the team was or who was across from them. They gave it their all night, and it showed.
Well, I'll tell you what do you know about Franklin County? Anything that we're going to have?
It's a region game, big region game.
Yeah, region game. Franklin County, Coach Tracy Hayward, he does a good job with those guys down there. They're going to come out and be ready. We're going to get probably their best effort that they've given all season. And they're going to use a lot of different formations to try to out-formation you and hope you don't line up right and get a little advantage on you on the edge and stuff like that. But
any special players that you have to be aware of?
They got a number 3. He's a special kid. He can do damage with the ball. So we got to know where he's at and know where we need to line up and take him out the game, take him away. Don't let him make big plays and get going. If we limit him, then we should have a good
Well, now
night.
you know what? 3 is a division of number 9, so I would imagine you're going to have to tell number 9, Jamari Hall, to keep an eye on number 3 wherever he goes.
You get an opportunity to put the pads on.
But that's just the way it's got to be.
Yeah, it is.
There you go. Coach, we certainly appreciate you. We're going to get to the player of the week.
Yes, sir.
And we certainly appreciate you being here tonight. Wish you the best of it. And just think, you don't have to play at 11 a.m. on Saturday morning.
Regular kickoff time.
In Dixon. Take the whole bus to the McDonald's drive-thru to get them breakfast. Yeah, you can get it done on Friday night, even though you do have to drive an hour and a half back. But you get to sleep late Saturday morning if you want to. Be nice warm in your bed while those guys are getting up and headed.
You're ready to play football.
That's right.
That's true.
Okay, this is the Maury County Public Schools Sports Zone Coaches Show. Right here from Puckett's Restaurant, downtown Columbia. We were powered by CPWS Internet. We'll be right back to do the players of the week, offensive and defensive. Do not go anywhere.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
At Umamua MD, Spring Hill's newest physician-led med spa, it's about restoring balance to your body, mind, and soul. From weight loss support, revitalizing IV therapies, to anti-aging, our services are designed to help you feel renewed, confident, and whole. At Umamua MD, consults with our medical director ensure safe and personalized results. Book today at umamd.com and step forward radiant, restored, and confident.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley. And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
And we are back. Thank you for being with us. It's been a great night here at Puckett's Restaurant for the Maury County Public Schools Sports Zone Homecooked Coaches Show here at Puckett's Restaurant. Did I get it?
Powered by CPWS Internet.
Yeah, powered by CPWS Internet. And we are going to run over the candidates for the Player of the Week right now. I'm going to throw this over to L Train. Landon, tell the folks what we're looking at for Player of the Week.
So we got offensive and defensive Players of the Week candidates. So let's do offense first. We had Mr. Dallas King, who was just sitting right beside me. He had 3 receptions for 92 yards and a touchdown from Columbia Central. We had
that's a good night.
Mr. Jackson Wells from Battle Creek. They played against Marshall County. He had 3 catches for about 25 yards. That's a good night too.
Yeah,
receiving the ball.
Yeah, and glad to see Jackson back in the lineup.
Back out there.
I mean, that's terrific. So happy for him and his family to get Jackson back in that lineup and get him on the field.
From Spring Hill High School, we had the quarterback who started the game, Mr. Jonah Gibson, who's a dual threat, 101 passing yards, 127 rushing yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Wait a minute. 7 of 11 for 101 passing, 127 rushing yards as a quarterback, and 3 TDs. And he was sitting right here.
Yes, he was. He was sitting right next to me.
Wow, what a
Mr.
night.
Jonah
Congratulations.
Gibson. And then from Mount Pleasant, we had the first offensive lineman candidate since we've been doing the Player of the Week polls, Mr. Cole Anderson. He led Mount Pleasant's offensive line to 300 yards on offense on just 20-ish plays.
You mean the offensive lineman is a candidate for the Offensive Player of the Week?
First ever offensive lineman.
That is nuts. Yeah. That's crazy.
So
I mean, I've never heard of anything such. Okay, let's go to defense.
So defensive candidates, we had Mr. Jamari Hall, who was just sitting up here. He talked about what he did against Riverdale. 8 tackles, 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss. He's everywhere.
Good night. Yeah, they know who number 9 is in Riverdale.
Well, there's another number 9 as well from Spring Hill. Seneca Caldwell, 9 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, a sack, and a forced fumble against Creekwood.
Oh, and they win the game by 8. He was could have been the reason why Spring Hill won that ball.
Yeah, that's true. From Mount Pleasant, we had Mr. Malachi Mabry. He was up here as well.
Yeah, the nose tackle.
Yeah. 6 solo tackles and 2 tackles for loss.
Yeah,
that was a good night.
Malachi's confident. I'm going to give him. I'm going to say. He's got some confidence about him. I like that. I like that.
And from Battle Creek, we had Mr. Aiden Barber, who we also heard from. 9 tackles, a sack, and a tackle for loss as well.
No relation to Colton Barber.
Aiden Barber.
Like the hair cutter.
Barber.
Okay.
So we're going to announce the winners. We ask that the winners of these awards please stay. You'll get a nice picture with myself and Drake.
Yes, we'd love to get a quick photo op with you guys.
Yeah.
So when you become very famous D1 and pro football players, then we'll on our deathbed we can hold the picture up.
So Drake, I'm going to let you do the honors and announce these awards.
Okay, so here we go, folks. After over 2,000 votes have been cast since Friday night on Facebook for Players of the Week on offense and defense, and these players are nominated by their coaches.
Yeah, they are.
Okay? All 4 schools, Columbia Central, Spring Hill High School, Mount Pleasant, Battle Creek, they are represented on the offensive side of the ball with a candidate and a defensive side of the ball with a candidate. For offense, make sure I've got the right thing. This young man led Mount Pleasant to 300-plus yards of offense. He is an offensive lineman, and I couldn't be prouder to award him as an offensive lineman, our Offensive Player of the Week, Mr. Cole Anderson. Would you come up here, sir? First of all, congratulations, Cole.
Congratulations, Cole.
It's an honor, and on behalf of Puckett's Restaurant, there's a little gratitude for being our Offensive Player of the Week, okay? Thank you, Cole. And we're going to get a quick picture with you before you take off, okay? Now to the defensive side of the ball. It was a tough,
That's a lot of good candidates.
I'm glad we use a democratic process
we don't decide it.
to determine the winner, because if I look down through here and tried to,
it's not on me and you, Joe.
That's right. It's not on us. We don't do it. But after 2,000 votes have been cast on Facebook, the Defensive Player of the Week for this past week of football games across Columbia Central, Spring Hill High School, Mount Pleasant, and Battle Creek, the defensive player winner is from Mount Pleasant High School. His name is Malachi Mabry. Malachi had 6 solo tackles and 2 tackles for loss. And you know what I like to say, Malachi? As for a nose tackle, dynamite comes in small packages, my man. And you,
congratulations.
You looking good. Here's something. On behalf of Puckett's Restaurant, congratulations. And we're going to get a picture with you guys here in just a minute. Okay? Okay. Thank you, Malachi. How about a round of applause for these 2 guys? They're well deserved. Mount Pleasant High School sweeps on both of those.
Second consecutive week they swept.
The second consecutive week that Mount Pleasant has swept those 2 awards. So congratulations to them. Coach Ned Rich, Kit Hartsville, and all of Mount Pleasant community and high school. They should be very proud.
They should.
To have these young men on their team. So here we go.
Drake, before we get out of here, tell everybody where they need to be tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, the Maury County Middle School Championship football games at Lindsey Nelson Stadium.
Yep.
The first game's at 5 o'clock. The championship game between Whitthorne and Battle Creek is at 7. Don't miss it. Be there. Support your local middle school teams as well as your high school teams. Thank you all for coming to the Coaches Show tonight. For L Trade, Landis Seacrest, I'm Drake Colley, and we'll do the same thing next week. Out.